Hey guys, it's Star again. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I want to apologize again. These videos are late. I know. I'm sorry. Life has been hectic. Okay, so I'm here now. I do want to pull a couple of guidance cards for you at the end here because I know I've been late. So I'll give you guys a little bonus there. And so let's just get started on your love reading here with the Romance Angels. And see what messages we have for Virgos from now through October 31st. And we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Finances and career are affecting your love life right now. I feel like some of you guys have a little office romance going on. There's someone in your workplace that's caught your eye that you've been kind of flirting with. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So let's clarify. Whoops. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands reversed. So you guys are needing to kind of loosen up a little bit. Put your guards down. You were very guarded. Now I feel like you're kind of, getting a little looser. Having some fun. Okay, we have the Chariot. So you are moving forward. You're feeling more confident. Like you're going to be victorious in the situation. So you have the confidence to move forward with this flirtation. Okay, for career and finances, we got the Lover's card. Oops, and we have the Four of Cups. I feel like this situation, it does really interest you. It's someone who really interests you, but the situation surrounding it, so the circumstances aren't exactly what you had hoped for. So, like I was saying, some of you are interested in someone who's in your workplace, but you don't really want people knowing your business. So it's like you weren't sure if you should get into this relationship, but it does say it's safe for you to love. So we have Judgment reversed. So that's you not seeing that clearly. You're not sure about it. There's confusion with regards to this situation. You don't know if it's safe or not. Okay, but clarity will be had with the Sun. All right. Let's move on to your Celtic cross and see what the messages are there. If this plays into that reading, which many times it does. Okay, we have the Devil card, front and center. So the Devil speaks to lower vibrational matters. So it could be like obsessions, addictions, codependencies, toxic situations. What's crossing that is the Star. So that is healing. So perhaps you guys have been in toxic situations. Maybe you guys have been experiencing, you know, addictions or obsessions of some kind. Just poor behavior patterns overall. But I feel like there is a need here to heal from that. There's a need to see life from a more optimistic perspective, and sort of heal your emotions. There's something going on here. And we will clarify as usual. Let me see what's in your foundation. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys have been going through major changes in your life. Okay, we have 3 cards out. 3 of them are major arcana. We have the Devil, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. So huge changes in your life. Things that are sort of beyond your control. We do have this Devil card with the Wheel of Fortune. Speaks to me of karmic ties. You're in like a karmic cycle, learning a life lesson that's going to teach you. I feel like the lesson here is going to be with regards to your own emotional well-being. Some of you might need to go to rehab. Like you kind of just have to bite the bullet and accept this change. You may need to go to rehab, or your partner needs to go to rehab. For some of you, there's just a toxic relationship that you need to heal from. You need to allow for the change to happen. In the past, we have the Knight of Cups reversed. So I feel like these are partners around you, or a partner, possibly a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, who was just immature, manipulative, kind of led you on in many aspects. I feel like in the past, for some of you, you may have had like a broken engagement. You were supposed to get married and then nothing ever came of it. The situation was just too toxic. What's crowning you is the High Priestess. So things have been revealed. There's been some clarity here. Or this could be also, a lot of you guys are not using your intuition. You're not listening to your inner voice. I feel like, I get the feeling a lot of you may be needing rehab. I keep getting that. I'm sorry, guys, if that's offensive. I hope you guys are not offended, but I have to read what's in the cards. There is something that you're bound to, whether it be a substance, a person, just bad behavior that you need to overcome, because this is clouding your judgment. You're not listening to your inner voice. There are changes happening. These changes, I feel like, are really affecting you. I also feel like you have toxic people around you, and you're choosing not to see that. Okay, good. In the near future, we have the Temperance. So that is a balancing out of your emotional state. That is healing. That is also, it also represents Sagittarius. If that means anything to any of you. How you see yourself. You see yourself as the Emperor. So you're trying to maintain control of the situation. Or I feel like you see yourself as having control. How others see you, and how your partner sees you, is the Nine of Swords. So they see you as completely stressed out, not in control, maybe not even sleeping, having just debilitating thoughts, obsessive thoughts. Virgos, I'm getting the impression that You have this picture of how things are going. I don't really know that you have this picture. I feel like this is the picture that you want to depict in your mind. But there are things that are harsh that you need to face, that you're having trouble facing. You're having trouble coming to the realization that change needs to happen. Okay, we have in your foundation, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So change is going to happen whether you like it or not. So the quicker you start listening to your intuition, the quicker you start healing, really paying attention to your emotions, the better things are going to be for you guys. If you keep putting on this front that everything's okay and you have it under control, and the thing is that, guys, you're not fooling anybody. Your partner knows, people around you know that you don't have it under control. Hopes or fears. We have the Two of Swords reverse. So you're either hoping to make a decision or you're fearing making a decision. Or you're hoping somebody else is going to make a decision or fearing that they will. Overall outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So that is a stagnant energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like a lot of you are tired of being alone. You don't want to be single anymore. And to be honest, I really, most of the energy that I got here from partners, I got from the past. I have here presently, to be honest, this is more towards if you guys are married, happily married, or in a good relationship, this is not for you. This message is definitely not for you. I'm feeling like this is someone who maybe just got out of a relationship, is going through a hard time. Sorry for covering the camera, I didn't realize. Is going through a hard time here with their own issues, their own inner demons. So I know, you know, the irony here is that a lot of people who are really battling, they're in that battle with their inner demons, are the least likely to listen to the message. But I hope if you guys are going through that situation that, you know, you'll hear the message out, because there's a reason why this message is here. The messages are usually for the people who need it the most. You know, that's why very rarely do I get a reading for love that says, oh, everything is beautiful. And I know there's a lot of readers out there that do get that, but they're not the people that usually need the messages, you know. So when you sit down to do a general reading, usually the people who need the message are the ones who are going through some issues. You need the guidance. So the people who are having great marriages don't really need to hear this. I just feel like the reason that this is a love reading, but I really am getting that this is more geared towards love towards yourself. You need to love yourself before you think about, I mean, you're wondering why these relationships never worked out. Okay, why was I engaged and nothing came about it? Why did somebody offer me their love and then all of a sudden now there's nothing to show for it? Okay, because there are issues. You need to battle those demons. You need to slay those dragons and kill them off in order for you to move on in a more balanced way. And I do feel that you're going to do that here with the Sagittarius. It does represent Sagittarius, but with the Temperance card. So you guys are feeling tired of being alone. I feel like you're needing help. You need to ask for help financially. Okay, there is a sense of lack here with regards to finances. And I feel like you guys are going to have to swallow your pride a little bit and ask for help, because you need help. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles here, sandwiched in between the Nine of Pentacles reverse and the King of Pentacles reverse. But you're stuck in your thoughts. You know, you don't know what to do. Nothing's happening here with the Eight of Swords. You're Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, Eight of Wands reverse. You're not communicating with people. You're not, you know, taking action. All right. definitely want to see what this devil is about. So let's get started. Three of Wands reverse. So that's you not expecting anything good to come to you. Being unsure about the future. Pessimistic. I feel like you guys are being very pessimistic. Okay, we have the Five of Swords and the Judgment reverse. It's like you're in a battle with yourself. Okay, and you're kind of, you're not seeing the good in things. You guys are definitely, you're battling some demons here. You're just not seeing clearly. There's a lot of confusion, conflict. It's like you don't know what the future is going to bring. How am I going to get out of this? Okay, and there's definitely the need to heal there. Let me see what the star. Angels, please give me clear messages here for Virgos. How can they be put back on their path to the highest good? Okay, the Moon card reverse. So something is going to be clarified for you. You're going to find clarity in this situation, and that will allow for healing. Death reverse. Okay, so I feel like the clarity is going to come, you know, it's going to show you that the reason that you were feeling this way is because you're tied to the past. You're having trouble letting go of the past, what happened to you in the past. And it's like you need to shine a light on it. Maybe you just need to sit back and think about, okay, all these relationships that didn't work out, what part did I play in it? How can I prevent this in the future from my side? We can't control what other people do. Okay, so we can only control how we react to things, our actions in the matter. And I feel like that's going to be a part of your healing, is seeing things clearly, realistically, that there are just simply things that you haven't been able to let go. And once you determine what those things are, I think it'll be easier for you to move on. Because you do have changes here on the horizon, or they've already happened. You've had some major changes here with the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Four of Swords reverse. So you guys may have been like on a timeout, some sort of retreat. And now you're moving forward. Now you're ready to take action again. Okay, you know, I was going to say with the Four of Swords reverse, I feel like some of you have been coming out of a rehab or some sort of medical facility, working on your demons. You know, I feel like that's what a major change is here for some of you, is that you are under treatment of some sort. And like I said, for some of you, it's going to be addictions. For others of you, it's just going to be just poor behavior patterns. Maybe like psychological issues. You got some mental health issues that you were dealing with. And that was the change, the catalyst that brought about change. Let me see the Knight of Cups reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So there was an offer here. Like I said, I did get, for a lot of you, that you had an engagement and then that didn't pan out. There was an offer that was previously presented to you that maybe was taken back, and this really affected you. Okay, but you tried to keep a strong face and pretend like this didn't bother you. Okay, the High Priestess reverse here is what's crowning you. Let me see what that's about. The Sun reverse. So there is a lack of clarity. Sorry. Okay, so there is a lack of clarity. You're not using your intuition. There's also a lack of joy. I just feel you guys have to really get back in touch with yourselves. I feel this is a love reading. Again, I'm going to say it's a love reading to let you know to love yourself. That is the #1 love relationship that we should have, is first with ourselves and then everybody else. We have the Chariot. I feel like you guys are trying to find some victory without doing the work. Okay, you guys are trying to go full force towards something, but you're not using your intuition. It's kind of like saying, okay, you know, I'm going to drive to Canada. I'm in the US. I'm going to drive to Canada. I don't have a map. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just going to take the car and I'm going to go 100 miles an hour and hope I get there. You might, but it's going to be a rough trip. All right, so slow down, guys. Slow down. Listen to your inner voice. Gain clarity before you move forward. Okay, we have the Temperance card here in the near future, clarified by the World reverse. So there's new beginnings here in the horizon. Okay, you have a new, almost a new life. You guys might be moving or something like that, but I feel like the balance needs to be found before before that happens. Okay, you need to bring your guard down. Again, I'm feeling like you need to ask for help. There's help needed for you to get you to the next stage of your life. You need like a little push to balance your life out and be able to get you to the next stage and this stage of your life. Okay, you have the World and the Wheel of Fortune. Changes are going to happen. Okay, but they are delayed here with the Death card reverse, because we need to clear out that old, stagnant, dirty, yucky energy. Let's see, why do you view yourself as the Emperor? Okay, there's been a lot of shit going on here with the Tower card. You've had some pretty rough things happening to you, and you're finding the need to maintain your composure. You've like been forced to maintain your composure when there's total chaos around you, and that's how you see yourself. You think you're doing a good job doing that. The Hermit reverse, again, I do feel like you guys were isolated here for a while. I feel like now you're ready to face the world because you kind of put your mask on. So when that mask comes off, you go into hiding, and then you come back out when you have it, you know, on again. Okay, so your partner or people around you are seeing you as the Nine of Swords reverse, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles reverse, which is your overall outcome. So they see you as worrying because you're not progressing. You're stagnant in this energy of worry and stress and obsessions, I feel. There's frustration. They see you frustrated. It's like you're all in your thoughts. You're frustrated. You're kind of, I have to say, you're kind of difficult to be around right now. Hopes or fears, we have the Two of Swords reverse. Okay, so a decision's going to be made. We have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Decision is going to be made. Seven of Wands reverse. You're fearing that whatever decision you make is going to be to your detriment. So it's like you're backing down. You're backing down from making any sort of decision because you don't think you're going to make the right ones. And then overall outcome, we had here the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So that was stagnant energy, not moving ahead, not, sorry. This is the Three of Pentacles reverse is what's clarifying that. So that's like not participating with others, not working with others in making things happen. You're just like sitting on the sidelines. Okay. Okay, guys, a lot of you could be using alcohol as a crutch here. There's too much partying, too much alcohol drinking, so that you don't have to face the things that do need to be worked on, that do need to be done. And you have the Six of Swords reversed, so that's you having trouble getting away from difficult situations. And well, of course, because if you're not actually doing anything about it, you know, things are just not going to get done. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, guys, but I do feel like there are, for many of you, there are going to be some dependency issues, substance abuse or alcohol abuse. And there needs to be, before anybody else comes into your life, I feel like people are kind of instinctually kind of staying away from you. Well, one, because you're kind of difficult to be around right now, because you clearly have a lot going on, and people sense that and see that. But I just feel like you guys have to deal with these issues before anybody comes into your life. You know, you need to love yourself first, is what I'm getting. All right, let's move on to your general reading. I'm kind of curious to see what messages are there, if it's going to be a continuation of this here. It seems pretty powerful. Now, I know this is not going to apply to all of you. Clearly, it's a general reading. But it is going to apply to someone who really needs to hear it, and hopefully they'll listen. The universe gives us all kinds of signs, guys, but none of them are any good if we don't listen to them. A 9-card spread, 3 cards for past, 3 for present, 3 for future. There's that Emperor again. Two of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, here I feel in the past somebody was trying to be very careful, very considerate. I'm feeling like very considerate energy here, trying to make decisions that are going to be fair to everybody around them, including you know, yourselves. In the present, we have the 10 of Wands. So feeling burdened by this, feeling burdened by always having to think of everybody else. Feeling burdened by just the thought of always having to be in control, always having to kind of like having nobody to lean on. I'm really getting that here, and even in the love reading, I feel like you guys don't feel supported. And I did feel that throughout the entire reading. I told you guys that the energy with another partner in the love reading, I felt more towards the past. But in present and, you know, towards the future, I did feel like it was just you guys, and I feel mostly that that's your feeling. Your feeling on the inside is that you don't have a support system out there. There's no one there that you can really kind of lean on and count on as like a safety net for you. which, you know, we all need that. We all need that safety net. Not because we want to have somebody to, what's the word? It's not because we don't want to fulfill our own responsibilities. It's just, you just want to know that when you're weak, there's going to be somebody there who's going to help you, who's going to have your back. And I just feel you guys aren't, like, you're tired of being the one to always have to be the strong one, always making decisions based on other people and is it fair for them, but you don't feel like you're getting that in return. So you guys are feeling really burdened just by life in general, by people around you. Okay. We have the Judgment card. So that's like an awakening, followed by the Three of Cups. Okay. An awakening. The Judgment card is like an awakening, a realization, a second chance at something. And then we have the Strength card here in the future. I'm going to say again, I feel you guys, many of you have to come to the realization that you are burdened by too much partying. It's like you're trying to escape from reality by using partying as a crutch. Okay, maybe going out and drinking too much. It's just your way of dealing with things here. Okay, we got 3 cards. We have the Sun, the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Magician. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So there, again, there is a need to go within. And here, right behind that, you have the High Priestess. So there's a need to go within. There's a need to listen to your intuition. Princess of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. A lot of, you know, emotional energy here. Trying to maintain control over your environment. Okay, let me see. What's the Two of Swords about? Magician reverse. So needing to make a decision, but just not doing it. Not a decision on things that are not happening for you. But you're worried about this affecting others. Or you were in the past. Let me see this Ten of Wands. What's the Ten of Wands about? Okay. Oh, that's too many cards. Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you're overwhelmed. You feel overworked, overburdened. You're trying to balance your life out in this turbulence, this chaos. You just have too much on your plate right now. And you just want to feel not lonely. You're dealing with so much, but all you want is for somebody to kind of give you a hand and say, hey, I'm here for you. Then we have the Judgment card right in the center, clarified by the Ace of Wands reverse. So that's a new start, but it's delayed. It's delayed because there needs to be a realization of certain things. King of Wands reverse. Again, this is both like action, your passions. They're stagnated, they're delayed. Because you need to really see things with clear eyes here. Okay, Six of Cups we have clarified by the Six of Wands reverse. I'm sorry, Three of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands reverse. This partying or drinking or whatever this is not, it's not doing anything good for you guys. It's not leading to victory. Six of Wands is a card of victory in the upright. Oops, sorry. In the upright, it's a card of victory. You see how this guy, you know, he looks like the man. Everybody's celebrating him, but it's reversed, guys. So this is not a good thing. This is like kind of losing your reputation, getting the wrong types of attention. So that's what's happening here when you're out with your friends drinking, or, you know, just losing yourself in this party life and not seeing things for the reality. It's like you're escaping reality here, and that's definitely not benefiting you guys. Okay, and we also have here the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like there are people around you who want to make things work, but you know what? For some of you, I feel like you've gotten yourself involved in an affair with somebody. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's like you're involved in this third-party situation. And I would be careful, guys, because I feel like, you know, if this is found out, which it looks like it could very well be found out, it's not going to be good for you. You guys are definitely going to lose reputation, you know, in your environment. So just be careful and be aware of that. Okay, why do we have strength here in the future? All right, we have the Hermit reverse. So I do feel like you guys in the future are going to go within, like, you know, really do some soul searching. And this is where your strength is going to come, is by finally facing the truth, facing the reality. We can't escape from the truth. So live in your truth, and everything is going to, you know, work itself out. Here we have the King of Cups reverse. Yeah, you need to go within and see what it is that's causing you to feel this way emotionally. There's an emotional imbalance that you need to address. But I do feel like clarity is coming here with the Sun. Yep. And here you guys are. The Queen of Pentacles again. Okay, so once you face the reality, once you allow yourself to face the reality of what it is that has you in this state, in this emotional state, and you gain that clarity, I think that's when things are going to turn around for you. These last two cards, I was only looking for one, but I got two. So I got the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. So that's you really putting an effort into something to make something happen. So let's see what that is here in the future. I see you guys giving it your all for something. And here you are looking towards the future, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for your rewards for all the work and effort that you've put into whatever this is. And look what we have, the Lovers. Again, you guys, I just keep feeling the same message. You guys really need to focus on yourselves right now. There's some major issues that you're going through, major changes. Do not be afraid to ask for help, because that doesn't mean that you're weak. Okay, that just proves how strong you are as a person to acknowledge when you need help. You know, if you go out driving and you don't know where you're going, are you one of those people who's just going to keep driving around for hours and hours aimlessly? Or do you stop and ask for directions and then get there quickly? You know, what is most effective? So there is no difference here, guys. You need help, you need help. Whatever that might be with, the first step is just seeing it clearly, accepting it. Oh, there is a problem here. Don't hide behind these people who are only there for you for a good time. You know, maybe people who are not the best to be around, you know, getting yourself into situations here that could be compromising and that could damage your reputation. You know, maybe avoid that, because I feel like you guys are, again, are using that as a crutch to get yourself through chaos that's going on in your life. Too many changes at once, and it's a lot for you. So there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we all go through these moments. Just ask for help, guys. I hope that helped. Let me pull a couple of cards here for guidance. from the Angel Answers deck and also from the Butterfly Oracle deck. And hopefully we'll get a good message there for you. Okay. What is the guidance for male and female Virgos from now to October 31st? What is the guidance for them? What is the message for Virgos? Okay, what was I just saying? Support. Find your support group, whoever that might be. Friends, family, maybe not. Maybe it is a support group for your specific issue, whatever it is that you're dealing with. Let's see what the Angel Answers have to say. Let me get this book. Okay, I'm going to pull another one. This is the Ask Your Angels card. So I do feel like you guys do need support from the outside, but I feel like you guys also should be relying a lot on your faith, whatever that may be. I know not everybody believes in angels, but I personally do. If you have a relationship with your, whichever angel speaks to you most, whether it's Archangel Michael or Archangel Raphael, whichever angel or whatever your faith is, I feel like you're in need of getting closer to that faith. And I'm guided to pull another card here, so let's see. Okay, makes sense. What you got is remain positive. All right, so let's see support first. You received this card because you've been accustomed to doing everything yourself, and now it's time to request and receive help. This is a valuable life lesson that will allow you to grow in every area. So think of it as an investment. This card indicates that it's time for self-honesty, in which you admit to yourself that there's one or more areas where you'd benefit from getting assistance. This is not the same as telling yourself that you've done something wrong, though. It's just that many parts of life require a team approach, with people pooling their strengths to help each other. Additional meanings: money coming to you, joining a support group, child support or alimony, consultation with a healthcare professional, asking for the support you need, and allowing yourself to be supported. That's what the whole reading was about, wasn't it? You guys ask for help. It's okay. That doesn't make you a lesser person. Okay, let's see here. Ask your angels. Your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for their assistance in order for them to provide you with the help you're seeking, because heaven respects your free will choices. State your questions to your angels clearly. You can do so either out loud or silently in your own mind. Your angels will instantly help you according to God's will. Your angels may also have special messages for you about the situation you're asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place indoors or out in nature and ask for advice and guidance. Notice what messages come to you. It's possible the answers will come to you through your feelings, hearing, or sight. Or perhaps you will just know the answer. You can also ask the angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. Okay, and then we have remain positive. The angels are asking you to keep an optimistic attitude. There is a very positive momentum beginning to build toward the creation of your desires. You're speeding through your dreams along by maintaining a cheerful and confident demeanor. It may seem as though your plans are taking a long time to manifest, but very soon you will see a change. Don't allow yourself to lose hope when your dreams are so close to coming true. That's I mean, I don't even know what to say. Everything was so tied in, you know, tied in totally. And I feel that's because the message is so clear for whoever needed to hear this message. It's so important for you guys to really tune in and listen, and I hope that you do. I hope that this helps someone out there. So leave me your comments and let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be back soon for your November readings. Thank you so much, guys. Love you. I'll see you soon.